Yes. Yes, it is time. I believe. It is the correct time. All that looks correct. Thank you, Stream Elements and Jarvis. Oh, baby. Boop. Just boot it up. Just boot it up immediately. Swear I never felt that pain. I went MIA, love you better. That's a nice song. I like that one. Change that to live chat real quick. And then we're ready to start. Kinda. I may be making a new Star Wars edit. Roxas. Good. Good. More Star Wars edits. All of the Star Wars edits. Make it good, Roxas. I know you will. Also, Cal, thank you so much for the what a terrible shot. I think today's going to be the final day. And then played of this game for 30 minutes. Solar, what's poppin', dude? Solar, why aren't you on the other side? What a cheesy man. As if I don't know the answer. Hold that answer, Solar. I already know. Yeah. Anyways, you cheesy man. You cheesy man, hang on. Bread roll. Just in case. Oh, it's good bread, too. Squishy bread. Moist bread. Anyways. Oh, that's crazy, Solar. I'm gonna have to ban you for saying that. Psych. Just kidding. Oh, I forgot you're still a mod. That's fantastic. Thank you so much for still being a mod, Solar. I don't care if you haven't modded at all in a year or 14 years. It doesn't matter. Thank you so much, Solar. Be ready to react to it in about 10 to 5 minutes. Usually it's the small number first. 5 to 10 minutes? Just kidding. Doesn't really matter. Sounds good, Roxas. I'll be looking forward to it. In about 5 to 10 minutes, that's when we're gonna start the start the game. Just kidding. Right before the game, we will check that out if you got it ready. Make your whole audio louder. What? Bro, I keep like turning it up. I feel like eventually it's gonna be too loud. Turn my whole volume up? Is it that bad? By the way, anyone joining the stream, welcome in. Brock, let's go. Bump that crap up by 300%. Solar. Turn it up. What? I feel like we've been doing this so much lately. Oh, Eli. What's happening? Hang on. Elijah Ross has invaded the space. Elijah Ross 2024. What's poppin', dude? Thank you so much for dropping the follow. Also, shout out to Imbrizi. Also followed 4 days ago. I think we were not streaming though. Thank you so much, Imbizi. Imbizze. Imbrizi. Sounds fun when you roll it. Solar, but what do you mean though? I don't know why it's so low. Same thing with Blaze. Really? Solar, it could be your audio. You might need to clean out your audio. My volume is up, and when I switch to something else like a song, I get by it. Absolutely bass boosted by it. That's just because I don't know. I actually don't know why that is, but I'm pinging in the yellow, bro. And I listened to it after the fact. It sounds good. Like if I listen to it right now at like 5 or 6. Okay, I'll try to record it for you. Dude, I can listen to it right here. I always have my earbuds just in case right here so I can monitor it. By the way, Brock, what's poppin', dude? Welcome in. I still love that emote. Reminds me of up north. Like I have my phone at, hang on, at like 60% audio, and I hear everything. And in recent news, I've also turned up the game audio for like pretty much all games, even though it used to be okay, but I feel like I just scooted closer over time, like closer and closer towards the mic. Bro, I only have one earbud in, dog. I'm not even using headphones. It's just an earbud, and it's one. And I'm talking mad loud right now. And this is without me, like, having the headset on. When I have the headset on, I talk even louder. Because I hear myself less. Actually, just kidding. That's a lie. My Bluetooth jumped up to 9 out of 10. Let me turn it down. I always like having a good range of audio, though. Like, I want it to be so, like, if you're trying to play it on level 1, it's, like, hella quiet. Because a lot of content these days, like, you turn it up to level 1, like, goes from 0 to 1, and it's, like, super audible. Sometimes I'm like, geez, man, I didn't want it that loud. But, like, all audio is just really loud these days because it gets more views for the algorithm, blah, blah. I just like having a really good range. Like, if you don't even want to hear what I'm talking about, you just want to use it as, like, background music or background noise, you'd have the option to do that. And then it's just like mumbles. You wouldn't even like hear what I'm saying. Like right now I can barely even hear it. This is at level 1. And then level 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. That's about 60%. Now I'm at like 7 out of 10 on my phone. Yeah, 7 out of 10 on my phone. I hear myself fine. And then if I crank it up to 9 or 10 out of 10, that's loud. That's loud. That's loud. That's a good range. That's a good range. I can turn up the game a little bit though. I'm gonna turn up the game just a tiny bit. Like right now, it's just on the loading screen or on the title screen, so it's gonna be the quietest. And then when we get in and we're starting to punch and like beat people up, it's gonna be louder, fisticuff style. And then when I put this on, I'm assuming I get like 10% louder because I hear my own voice like 20-30% less. But if it's happening with me and Blaze, I figured it might be your device, Solar. But then you said you switch it to music and it's totally fine, so that's weird. Maybe it's just Twitch? Maybe Twitch has been like slowly turning us down? Twitch, stop turning us down. Turn us up. Or just like keep the audio the same. My volume is up, and when I switch to something else like a song, yeah. Give me like 10 minutes. No worries, Solar. No need to stress about it, but I always want the audio to be good, so. If we can't hear for some reason, that sucks. But I'm monitoring it right here on my phone, and it sounds decent. If anything, just turn it up. That's what level 8, 9, and 10 out of 10 on your phone is for loud audio. But if you're at like 5 or 6, it shouldn't be like blaring. Unless you have both earbuds in. Okay, try opening other stream, okay. And a song on a different tab, make it same volume and compare. Huh? Send it on Discord? Okay, true. Let's test this real quick. We're only 9 minutes in. That's fine. Good for testing. Minimize that real quick. Yeah, hopefully this doesn't do anything weird. Sometimes Discord is weird with OBS. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it is. Also, that's funny you would say that because there's new icons and new options on the audio like section now of OBS because OBS just recently had an update and they kind of reformatted the audio section. It looks a little cleaner and there's some more like options that are quicker to press. So I like it, but maybe it reset like some stuff to defaults. Although I'm seeing all the same decibels for me at least, and I have them like written down on the whiteboard so I don't forget what the baselines are. Once we establish a good baseline, I'm like, that's the baseline, just to lock it in. Okay. Let me peep this. Yeah, I think I can hear this while not having that go through stream, I think. Yeah, let me just mute desktop audio real quick, actually. Let me be a professional. Desktop audio. Yeah, because I think you'll be able to hear that. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Can you still hear that? I think you can, right? Yeah, believe so. Discord, let me look at this. Is that Joji? Well, I like Joji. Yeah. Yeah, true. I guess I should start balancing my own audio for like all other audio in general. Big difference, right? Yeah. It's also because Joji just likes his heavy bass lines, man. And I love him for it. Let me hear that one more time, actually. Not for you, Solo. This one's just for me. What is that? What is that song? This one's just for me. Boom. But you know I don't mind. Yeah, right, yeah, right. Is that Joji? That looks like Joji. I have to download that later. Haven't heard that one. Yeah, right, yeah, right. Looks like Joji's having fun. I don't mind the audio, but the thing is, when I turn up the audio to hear you louder and something plays in the background, it's too loud. Yeah, I understand that. I understand that. And I'm trying to think, if you're doing that, Solar, there's got to be other people that want to do that too. So, and I would hate for you to swap from the stream to something else, and then it's just you're like, oh god. And then you got to turn it down frantically. So I thought I was being a good person by being better than everything else with audio balancing, but technically everything is skewed like high. Like if you notice when you pull open like TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, it doesn't matter, like any social media app, especially social media, like you turn it up to level 1 on your phone and you can hear it. You can already hear it. It's not quiet, it's already like audible, right? Like if you're listening to it in a room, like you turn it up to level 1, you could already hear it. Like that's the way content is made now. Like basically no one uses 70% and up on their phone. It's like almost just phased out. It's like, hey, just get a Bluetooth speaker, because no one really uses like 8, 9, and 10 levels on their phone audio. Because I think technically if you turn up your phone audio to like past 80%, it gets like worse. Like the audio quality like goes down because it's just trying to like blare it louder. So that's when you just like jump to a Bluetooth speaker and then get better audio. Yeah. True, Solar. Thank you so much for that, actually. That taught me a lot. I love learning stuff, especially about the streams. I'm pinging in mid-yellow right now for the microphone. Let me do this. I don't really want to get any closer to the microphone. I don't want to make it a habit of me just like being right up on it, you know? Because then if I'm right up on it and I'm playing games right here and I want to like emote and like I want to move, I'm gonna like smack it a bunch. So therefore, I'm just gonna turn up the audio. So instead of negative 6.9 decibels, which I've had it at for a while. It's going up to negative 6.5. Actually, no. I guess we can go a little bit louder. I just don't want it to be too loud, but I guess that was at least like 20% too low. I'm always scared of like changing stuff too much, so I end up changing it too little. Let me commit a little bit more here. Let me go. Let's go negative 6. Negative 6.1. Yeah, instead of negative 6.9. It can't be worse, man. And then that'll just be the new normal. I'll leave it there for a while, and then if we see any improvements, fantastic. And if we still need to change it in the future, we will incrementally change it to be better. Blurp. I'm pretty sure the blurp sound effects are fine, because I turned those up recently, like a lot. Video. Yeah, video output device. Capture card. I did originally have it set on negative 17.5, but I think overall that was a little bit too quiet for the games. So now I'm up to negative 16.2, but you're saying turn it up more, so let's turn it up more. Maybe negative 15? Negative 14.8? Even louder? Living life on the wild side a little bit? Let's just see how that rocks. Negative 15, 16. Yeah, let me scrap negative 17.5 as the baseline then, if that's fully inaccurate, and just say something more like 16 or 15. I'm at 15 right now. We'll just say that the baseline is roughly 15 for the games. 16. Negative 16 decibels. All right, improvements. Now that we've done that, it's already been 18 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and hop in. It's been far too long. But Elijah Ross, 2024. Thank you so much for dropping a follow, dude. I didn't see a chat from you, but I did see you dropping that follow, so I appreciate you doing that. Hopefully we'll get to meet you. Bro, Blaze is even worse, Lama. I have to turn him up to max everything. Like full on max on your phone. I noticed level 9 on your phone is like really loud, but when you jump from level 9 to level 10, it jumps like 2 notches. Like that level 9 to level 10 jump, it's like an earthquake. Like a 1.0 earthquake and a 2.0 earthquake are a lot different. Like technically it jumped like 150% power, not just 100%. That's how earthquakes work. They're like compounding. Send another video, got you. Does it sound better? Like, is it noticeable at all, Solar? I'm looking for like a 5 or 10% increase here. And once in a while, maybe I'm gonna be a little bit further back and maybe a little bit closer, but overall with that audio turned up on OBS, it should be on average better. Oh wait, hang on, do I still have that muted? Desktop audio? Yeah, okay. So you're not hearing anything. That's getting down a little later, by the way. That's a vibe. Yep. You just know when something needs to get downloaded. This is after I just changed it too? Yeah. So Joji's hitting like bottom of... That's also like a lot more highly produced heavy bass music. But yeah, he's pinging in like the low red territory, like barely at the red. And I'm pinging it like barely the yellow. So he's a solid like 20% louder, 25% louder. That's like 30%. Oof, that's nice. That's like 30% louder actually. That's big numbers. That's noticeable. Well, I think we'll call it good for now. Oh, I can do with no bass? No, you're good, you're good. I can tell though. Like I can tell generally. Roxas, they're reviewing it. Nice. I have no doubt that they'll pass it right through. Let's go. 75 streak. Roxas, thanks for the 75 stream streak, dude. Let's go. 75 is crazy. 3/4 of 100. I rewinded the stream a little, but the audio right now is still the same. Well, Solar, no, it's not. It's not because you're lying, and it's not good to lie. You have to be a truther. I think it's just an issue with OBS. Not gonna lie. It could be one of the noise gates I have on. Yeah. True. It could be. Let me turn the desktop audio back on. Boop. There we go. Now you should be able to hear the game, actually. That's important. Wait a second. Hang on. Let me use my brain for a second. In a big boy way. Yeah, maybe that's why I would have to do that too, wouldn't I? Because I'm monitoring and outputting. So monitor device. This one. Okay, so I have a question. Hang on. I'm about to learn a lot right now. I have a big boy question. Okay, if I mute desktop audio, I think I figured it out. This is a big hurdle. You heard the game, right, Solar? You were hearing like the background Batman music just a second ago, and now you're probably not, right? Because I turned off desktop audio. Actually, let me just ask a simple question. Do you hear the game audio in the background right now, or is it just my voice? I am hearing the game. You're hearing the game. Cool. Yeah, my brain is working. Gears are turning. Gears are burning. Because a few minutes ago it was very low. Now it is loud. Solar's still saying it's mad quiet. Madly quiet. You are hearing the game. Then why the heck do I need desktop audio on? I guess I could just leave that off then. I guess I only have desktop audio on for like when we're, I would need that for like if we're watching a YouTube video or barely hear game audio. Sounds low. Yeah, it is low. It is low. Okay, hang on. From right here, I'm gonna press a button. Tell me if you hear any difference. This might have just taught me a lot. That's super weird. I'm hearing it fine. Well, damn it, hang on. Rock says you have an Android, right? That's probably why. Yeah, I think Solar has an Apple. Anyways, moving on. Damn it, come on, man. I couldn't get through it. I'll try again next time. I'll try better. I'll try harder. I broke character. I'm on Red Magic 11 Pro, by the way. Who? Where did he go? Wait, Red who? Red Ranger? Rox's iPhone? And it's maybe... Oh, dang it. My joke didn't work then. Solar, I was just teasing, by the way. That's just a joke. And it's maybe 30 or 40% volume, and I'm hearing it fine? That's so... odd. You know? That's so interesting. Solar, you just have your music audio cranked up to 11. Yeah. Hang on a second. I'm about to crank this. I'm tired of this. Crank it. Let's do big numbers. Let's test in large quantities now, yeah? None of this incremental stuff. Oh, is that 10% better? No, let's do this. I don't want to... Alright, fair warning. Keep in mind, I'm about to go crazy. This is going to be the game audio. This is specifically the game audio. You do also have to keep in mind that... Yeah, you know what? It doesn't matter. I can control it for myself right here at all times. I don't have to have this thing all the way up. So if I have it real loud, I can always turn it down for myself. I can't turn it down in the same way for you guys. So that's what I need to keep in mind. I'm so confused right now. So how am I getting the audio in here? I'm getting audio in here because of apparently the video capture device. I thought it was because of the desktop audio, but I just completely shut off the desktop audio. That's how I had it set up for the Daredevil like watch along. So I guess I'll just keep it that way, and I'll just do this. We're gonna go from negative 14.8 decibels. On the video game side, not on my side. Not on the microphone. I'll turn the microphone up in a second. I just want to know if you guys can notice this change. There we go. Okay, I just like doubled the audio. From negative 14 to negative 8 decibels, so that should be noticeably higher. How is the game audio sounding now? Then again, this is the quietest that the game audio is going to sound. When we start playing the game, it's going to be Batmobile tearing up the streets, Afterburner, you know, fisticuffs, 20-hit combo. Do I have supersonic hearing power? Sonic Heroes. Yeah, apparently. Game audio is a bit louder than your voice. But it went up though. Like you noticed that it went up. I think that's gonna end up being too much. You gotta keep in mind this is the loading screen, or this is the title screen. This is just kind of, you know, to get you ready. All the audio happens in the game. So let me pull that down to like -12. Yeah, that affects it for me too. So yeah, I put it way low right there. You could probably hear that fluctuation. Actually, I'm gonna do, you know what I'll do? Because I'll listen back to it later anyways. I'm just gonna do a slow pull down. And then a slow rise back up. And I'm gonna hit some lows, and I'm gonna hit some peaks. And then I'll kind of sample it later, see what sounds the best, so I can lock it in at like close to the highest or close to the lowest, stuff like that. Okay, we're gonna go a little loud here. We're gonna go way low. Just hold it there for a second, and then we're gonna go back up. That seems super goofy and dorky, but that's gonna help me out so much later. Alright, but for the time being, I'm gonna put it at -12. And just see how that rocks for now. Yeah, I like that. And then just so the game isn't louder than me. I mean, technically I want the game to be like a... No, I guess it's 50-50. We're shooting for 50-50. 50 me, 50 the game. If anything, I want the game to be a little bit, just a little bit louder than me. Because I'm going to be talking too much anyways. So I guess the mic, I'll put the mic up to like even louder. Yeah, there we go. Mic's even louder now. Game's even louder now. I will test audio later. Hopefully it's balanced, but for now, it's already been like a half an hour, man. Luckily, we got an early start, so we had plenty of testing time. I do love some testing. I have superpowers. Rosh says, why are you crying? No need to cry about superpowers. Superpowers are W's, unless they have major side effects. Yeah, only thing I'm thinking of is if the game is like 15 or 20% louder now, I'm gonna hear it 20% louder, and I'm gonna talk louder. That's fine. I can turn it down by 20% right here on my personal little dial. And I don't think my personal little dial here affects you guys at all. This is like an external thing, which is nice. Okay, cool. Is that better? I think we're doing better. It couldn't be worse. I turned everything up by a decent amount. I mean, I guess I could turn the microphone up even more a little bit and then just back away, so I have some more space. But yeah, this testing is mainly to, like Solar mentioned, get it more dialed in with like modern media audio, because a lot of like, especially everything on social media, which this is social media, so I should act like I'm on social media, and match enthusiasms with the same level of audio, so that when you go from me, you're not jumping up or jumping down from for the next media that you're watching. Should be pretty dialed in, so it's not blaring your ears out. Okay, so if you can get your voice to sound like the game, I think it will be good. Yeah, I adjusted my, let me see here. It's basically where I'm gonna be at. Normally I'd be pinging in like the mid yellow section, maybe bottom of the yellow section. Now I'm pinging in like the mid to high yellow section. If I get excited, I'll probably... Let's go! Yeah, I'm hitting in like the low red section. I think we're definitely a little better. Rock is saying better. The real test will be hopping into the game. Let's hop in. And then as you hear Afterburner from the Batmobile and fisticuffs. Hopefully that's not too loud. Continue story, absolutely. Yeah, so keep in mind, the game is not new to me, but the DLC is. So technically this will be like an augmented experience. So I didn't know it opens up each DLC depending on how far you are in the game. In the game's like main story. Which is technically supposed to take place in like one night. Which is absurd. Because I don't know how the hell Batman is supposed to do like 45 objectives in one night. Like each of these things needs at least like a half an hour, man. How long is a Arkham Knight or a Gotham Knight? I feel like it's 36 hours.
Scarecrow wants the bed in one piece, then he can cuff the bastard himself.
Not on a phone, gotcha. Maybe something up the phone because the audio seems balanced on my side. Yeah, I think Solar's on PC as well.
We got lucky being shipped out of Ace. We took some serious casualties back there.
So yeah, it did go up. Good. Okay. Good. This will be the new baseline for now. Yeah, mainly. Let me tear it up real quick. Yeah, mainly I need to do Batmobile. Batmobile's like the loudest thing in the game. Even louder than getting a 20-hit combo.
Scarecrow's just put himself at the top of the pecking order. None of the street scum's gonna argue.
Oh, you know what? I'm in the wrong location right now. I don't got my sauce. I have to leave. Yeah, I don't think I'm allowed to have my Batmobile over here yet. I gotta go back over here. That way.
I hope they send the National Guard in. We'll tear them apart.
All right, I believe.
Up dead bodies. Sounds pretty nasty. Let's go see.
Should be able to call it in right there. Love it. I love the black and red. I might have to rock the whole game with it. Really, it's this. Other than like action and cutscenes, this is gonna be the loudest audio in the game right here. Afterburner, just crashing stuff. What is this? Tear it out. And what is this? Tear all that out.
Unless you don't scare me.
All right.
This is our city. We get to terrorize it.
How did that
No
sound?
one else.
I'm definitely listening to that back later. 40 minutes in. Sweet. Oh, very good. Desktop audio. Desktop audio. Oh, hang on. Let me turn that back on. I just realized desktop audio is necessary. Yeah. I think. Yeah, I think desktop audio would control like blurps and stuff like that.
I think it's one of the missing fire crew. Over.
Yeah, no, I do need that on. Is that beeping in the game or outside of the game? Yeah, okay, I turned desktop audio back on. Game audio is gone? Never mind. What? We good? Are we good? This stream's gonna be scuffed. It will be a long one, though. Do plan on making this a nice long stream. A lot of data to collect from this stream. We do love some data collection. Not too much data collection. I like playing games, too. What does NWM mean? Yep, it's low? Hang on. That's how I breathe when I can't figure stuff out. Okay. Let me pause real quick. That's good for me to know. Okay. So desktop audio has to stay on because monitor and output. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. My brain is attempting to wrap its brain around it. My brain is wrapping its brain. My brain has a brain. Spoiler alert. Can you send your OBS on Discord? No, that's classified, Solar. I wish I could if it wasn't classified. Just kidding. No, how do I take a screenshot? On PC? I just hold down the power button and the volume button? Just kidding. Shift ass bet. Scared the crap out of me. Brock, let's go, dude. Wait. Is that gonna play again? No, okay. But technically... Here, I can do it right here. Brock, thank you so much for the sub, by the way, bro. Oh, hang on. Mute. I muted the desktop audio for like the back half of that that notification. Did you guys hear the audio? Because I did. Like, I let the first half play, and then I hit mute on desktop audio. Notification sounds are on. Okay, so you heard that whole thing play through. Do 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 do, and then it kind of fades off at the end. You heard that whole thing. Okay, interesting, because I muted it halfway through. So if you heard that all the way through, why the heck do I have desktop audio turned on? Because you guys keep saying the audio is low anytime I turn the desktop audio back on. So if we hear, like, I heard the notification, as long as you guys hear the notifications, I hear them. Yeah, I don't know how I'm allowed to have that desktop audio turned off because it's muted right now. But we all still heard that, even though I thought it was coming from desktop audio. Tripping. I don't know if I heard it all the way through, didn't pay attention. Oh. How many audio captures do you have? 16?
Avengers!
Perfect, just kidding. No, like 5. Assemble. So what the heck would that be? That's direct from Twitch, right? That's a blurb. That's a channel point blurb. That's directly from Twitch. That's channel points. So therefore, shouldn't that be coming from desktop audio? Even though I have desktop audio muted right now. Not that I'm complaining. I just don't know how that's working. Is that the new OBS update? Did they somehow, like, figure it out for me? I just don't know how I'm scientifically achieving that. So your voice should be the same volume as the blurb or whatever? It's way louder than you? Like, I'm talking right now. I'm talking, kick. Wait. Kick, Patowski, kick. That's like my normal, roughly my normal talking level. And you're saying that blurb is way louder than me right now. What the hell is going on? How have we devolved the stream so much in one day? Yes, I have proof now. Check Discord. Bet. That's not that bad though. I have recently turned up the blurb audio a lot, so I could easily just turn that down a little bit. Turn it down by like 20%. I could do that right now. But then again, I have also turned my microphone audio up a lot, so maybe I'll just do that more. How about I just turn the volume up again? Just more freaking audio, man. I don't understand. But we will get to the bottom of this. Not alone, together. I mean, I'll do it alone if I have to, but...
Hello, I am Baymax, your personal
healthcare companion. Instead of turning it down, turn your voice up, Lamau. Whoa! Sorry. Just kidding, Zola. I love how you come to the same conclusion as me, but I'm just slower at it. I'm like, Solar, have you ever thought about this? And you're like, yeah, I have. That's why I said it 15 minutes ago. And I'm like, oh. Well, I didn't read that. Solar's like, uh-huh, that's the problem. And I think herein lies the problem. Anyways, shout out to the Super Mario Galaxy movie coming out in like a week. Star Fox is going to be in that. They're building out a Smash Bros. Universe. All right. I want Master Hand to be endgame. Master Hand coming down. And then Crazy Hand. Whoa, Infinity War has to be Master Hand. And then Endgame, Master Hand and Crazy Hand team up. And Crazy Hand's going crazy. Anyways, Smash Bros. Cinematic Universe. Let's begin. Instead of turning it down, Solar, you're out of your mind. That was a terrible idea. I don't know why you said that to me. I'm just going to turn my volume up. Yeah. That's what we're going to do. Solar's over here. Turn it down. Turn it down. Turn it down. No, I'm going to turn it up. Sorry. Yeah, I'm just going to turn it up. -5. We're going up to -4 because I'm feeling like a king today. No. -3.9. No. -3.7. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Literally -3.7. Oh, yo, Vank? Vank 2 peak game, man? You don't gotta tell me twice, Vank. By the way, welcome in. And make yourself at home. We're testing audio right now because for some reason Audio could be better, and I'm trying to balance audio for all future streams so that they're more in line with other social media platforms, so that no audio blares your ears out. But Venk, or Ven, I'll call you Ven for short for now. Hey Ven, can you Venmo me some money? Just kidding. That was just the first thing that came to my brain when I thought of your name. Venmo. On Windows, go to sound settings. No, Solar, I don't think I will. Midstream mess with Windows sound settings. Do you know who I am? Do you know how few brain cells I have left? Scroll to input and check your volume. Okay, audio man. Okay, audio lord. Audio lord Solar actually sounds fire. Oh yes, audio lord Solar. Oh, let's go Vink! Thanks for dropping the follow, dude. That gives us even more audio to test out later, which is amazing. Your sacrifice will make us stronger. Solar, why would you say something so controversial yet so brave? Oh, fine, I'll do it. Settings. Sound. Yep, that's the one. Volume. I'm set at 50 right now, Solar. Is that not where I'm supposed to be? Let me pull open Stream Manager here. And also hit the Tetris Blast. It smells so good. I can smell the caffeine. Scroll to input and check your volume. Volume is 50 out of 100 right now. Yeah, prime real estate. So, oh, crank that up? Oh, that's not prime real estate? What do I crank it up to, Solar? 70? Try like 70 or 80? God, we're on the same wavelength. I swear to you that I didn't read that yet. I was about to say 75, which is halfway in between 70 and 80. We're basically the same person. You know, if I looked different. Or if you looked different. Whoa. Wow. Sorry. I haven't made that joke in a minute. Let's go 65. Oh, geez. Are you hearing that? That doodaloom, doodaloom. Okay, we're going to go 65 because I don't want to cause any rupturing. Okay, do I have to hit save? Or does that just like immediately lock in? I just think, yeah, that locks in, I think. Wait. No, I'm not always the wisest. Hang on. That's here for me. That was already fine. Take that back to 50. Don't mess with that. Yeah. Here we go. Input, not output. I'm a moron. Yeah, output is here. Input. This volume. Where's that at? Microphone. Fi-Fi microphone. Perfect. This one. Yes. Default device. Yes. 93. I'm at 93 out of 100, Solar. You want me to just crank that? Send it to 100? I don't know why it's at 93, by the way. That's an odd number. That bothers my OCD. I don't know why. Yeah, this microphone is at 93. I'm just going to put that at 100. Guess that doesn't change anything. What, the other one? No, the other one, I was messing with this audio, my own audio, which I don't think you would hear. But if you want this volume up, I'm going to take 93 and I'm going to just send that to 100. It's only like 7%, so I don't think it's going to change that much, but might as well be at 100. Can't hurt anything. And then I'll back out, leave that alone for now. Try going to 40? What? What are you talking about? For my own audio? Just to see if there's a difference? Oh, true. Yeah, true. Good call. Good testing. Good testing. Good mathematics. Recommended settings, sound. Increase volume, apply. It's an interesting setting. No, I think I'm good. Just moved it to 100. Okay, I'm going to take my volume right here on Windows settings. I'm going to pull this down to 40. Yeah, it was at 100. Now it's 90. Now it's 80. Now it's 70, 60, 50, 40. There we go. Now it's sitting at 40 even. If you can hear me a lot less right now, I'm assuming that that does have some control. No difference must be OBS. Yeah, it has to all be through OBS then. That's interesting. Yeah, I'm at like 40 right now instead of 100. I'm going to pull it all the way back up to 100 here. Back up to 100 now. Yeah, I think OBS has control over it. Like the primary control over it. I'll leave that at 100 on the system sound. Close that out for now. Bounce back over to OBS. And I'm just going to up that volume again. Yeah. Damn it. But is that blurp audio or is that... All right, we'll definitely know when the next person follows, I think. Because that audio might not be controlled through Twitch, actually. Yeah, no, that audio is controlled through Blurp, so... For those ones. I did see OBS had a new update, yeah. Yeah, and technically they did, like, it looks a little different on the audio mixer now. They have, like, blue tabs at the top that say, like, active and, like, global and stuff like that. It's showing a little bit more information. It looks nicer. It looks like 15% nicer. Wouldn't change it, but... Options, show hidden sources, show inactive sources. Probably some settings I can make a little bit better later. But for now, we're just going to roll with it, man. We're just going to pretend like everything's perfect right now. And roll with it. So if I unpause. Yeah, I think the game is at a pretty good level right now. Testing. Yeah. Yeah, the game audio and my audio are almost like dialed, man. Almost like perfectly dialed in. At least I think. Screenshot to me? True. What was it again? Shift S? Is it Shift S? I think it's Shift S, right? Windows Shift S. That's literally what I said. Kinda. My bad. Snip? Yeah. Draw a shape to select recording area? What? No. Snipping area? Quick markup? Color picker? No! Take a screenshot of the whole thing, man. Oh, really? Okay. That's new to me. Oh, okay. Yeah. Full screen? Yeah. Get all that. Cool. Boom. Send it. There it is, Solar. Now you see everything that I see. Welcome to the backstage pass. Just kidding. It's not that organized. All right, cool. We good. It's a snipping tool. Yeah, I didn't know about that. Still learning new features of the PC every day, thanks to you. All right, I took a picture of the whole screen. So now you see everything that I do, except for a little bit of the audio. You can't see, like, I have to scroll over a little bit to see the desktop audio, but you can see, like, the mic pinging, and then to the right is the video capture device and stuff like that. But even if it's not perfect, Solar, I need some Batman Arkham Knight in my life, so I'm gonna keep playing. Sky and Divinity, are you getting any follower alerts? Welcome in, Sky and Evie. Oh wait, Sky and Evie. Roxas, is that you? It's got Evie. It's got Evie in the name. I see Evie, I think of Roxas immediately. But Sky and Evie, welcome in. Sky short for Skylanders. Are you getting any follower alerts? I believe I am. Yeah. Yeah. Venk just followed, and I heard that. Yeah, as a mod, I have several accounts to test stuff. Let's go, Roxas. Actually, yeah. Roxas, would you mind following with that account? And then I'll know for sure. Like, I heard the last one. I heard Vank, but if you guys didn't hear Vank, I know it popped up on the screen, but because I have desktop audio muted right now, if you guys can hear that, that would be the final test. That would be direct. That would not be blurp audio. We already know that you guys can hear the blurps, right? I hear them, you guys hear them, for some reason, even though I have desktop audio off. Just so weird. But I'm not going to argue with it. That's awesome. Nothing popped up? That's odd. Huh. That's weird. It didn't even go to the activity feed, though. You sure you hit the button, Roxas? Global. I wonder what that means. Yeah? Huh. Wait. Okay, I'm gonna turn that on. Try hitting it again now? OBS might be just having a fit today. Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't be. It's weird. Hang on. I think I can. Yeah, technically I don't have any. I mean, all the sound alerts come from Blurp, so I'm trying to test like one Twitch audio thing, just to make sure that works. Because once I know that works, then we're in business. Hydration station. Yeah, okay, the activity feed is working. I just did a hydration station. Weird. Try the thing I sent. I got you. OBS it is. Audio mixer, mic aux. True. Okay, 3 dots. Filters. Plus gain. Increase the slider to max, then try recording. You should hear your recorded mic. Your recorded mic more louder. Max, then try record. I'm not trying to record though, Solar. that's the main problem. Like if I recorded every stream that I just streamed, oh my god, my PC would fill up like I don't know, after like one stream. Like that would be it. Like 1 7-hour stream. That's it. 1080p 60. Oh yeah, that's taking up the rest of my. I got like 500-600 gigabytes left. There goes the rest of it. Just teasing. Kinda. Yeah, but that isn't interesting. Solo, thank you so much for the help. I appreciate it. At least for right now, I know it's better. I know it's better than it was. And I know my mic, I could still turn up my mic even more if that's the problem. Like, I can still turn up my mic another, like, I'm at negative 3.2 decibels right now. I could just put it at 0. I think technically, yeah, if I had it at the absolute maximum, now I'm, like, regularly pinging in the red. So, yeah, there we go. Yeah, is this better? I'm talking a lot louder now, I think. At least for me, I am. I can see it pinging in the red. I moved the microphone all the way up to just 0. We're rocking 0 decibels now. So there's no difference? Oh, sorry, my bad. Hang on. Rox says, I followed 5 times? I don't know. Yeah, that's weird. I mean, I know the activity feed isn't broken. It might have an alt account like Twitch might have parameters on a certain amount of like alt accounts following or something. It might have like a cooldown. Wait. Yeah, let me turn desktop audio off. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Oh boy. I wonder, can I turn up the actual like manual gain? Hang on. No, it's maximum, I'm pretty sure. Oh. It was not maximum. It was like 90%. I turned it to maximum. The gain on the microphone itself is now maximum. The decibels are 0. I kind of ruined the streams. Pretty cool. Solar, I know you weren't lying the whole time. And you didn't ruin the stream, dude. You made all future streams better. That's how it works. It's always a brainstorm, man. Ad starts in a minute. Let me snooze. Oh, true. Yeah, I guess I still would be out of snoozes. It goes based off of time streamed, I believe, not like a cooldown period. It's not a, yeah, okay. That makes sense. I'm like, bro, I have 0 out of 3 snoozes? It's been like 4 days or 3 days since I streamed. But I see. I'm understanding. Yeah, at least the microphone audio should be a lot louder now. I feel like with that, I should turn up the game even more. But especially like right now, for the next like 5 minutes, I'm really gonna look at this closer and test the audio like later. With my own like Spotify as well. Weird. Oh, maybe that's what that new symbol means. That green little microphone symbol, or that headphone symbol. Yeah, I see. Okay, so the mic. There's a leaf blower outside right now. Yeah, now that I turn the mic up, now I feel like it's gonna pick up like background noises more often, but that's fine. You can always change the noise gate on it. Yeah, I'm so confused. I'm gonna have to do some major testing today, but I always like testing anyways. Yeah, I'm just gonna test this this whole stream with the desktop audio off. If we don't need it and it doesn't affect anything, I thought the desktop audio kind of governed over the fact that the stream heard the notifications, like the blurb notifications and all those, but obviously we still heard them. So I'm like, what? Then again, Blurp does have its own audio here. Maybe that's just separate from the desktop audio. Obviously, like if I was trying to watch a YouTube video right now, or like play something on Discord or anything, like you wouldn't be able to hear that because of no desktop audio. At least that's what I'm thinking, but maybe you'll just magically be able to hear it. But you shouldn't be able to. No, because I turned off the desktop audio, and then you weren't able to hear Disney Plus when I was watching Daredevil for the watch party. So yeah. Right. So I turned that off for the watch party, and then you couldn't hear Disney Plus, but I still could hear. You didn't hear it over OBS, but I still heard it in my headset. There's a lot of strings crossing. Yeah, for now I'm just gonna go ahead and trust in the process. Yeah, test audio at 40 minutes. Hour and 15, definitely. Hour and 15 right here in this next 5-minute segment. I'm gonna tear up the street again, go really fast. Just see what happens. One hour 15. Audio checks. Okay. Good. If you're watching this back later and you're like, bro, why so much audio testing? It's always like this, and it's always a good time. Things are always getting better.
I hate that pig as much as the next guy. That ain't right.
And honestly, I've always known that my audio is a little bit different than like other media audio, but I kind of like wanted it to be that way. I guess I just didn't really think like far enough ahead. Solar was thinking far ahead for me. And Solar was like, yeah, but bro, when you're jumping from app to app, like think about that. And I'm like, yeah, true. I was trying to think of like, I wanted you to have like more control over the ranges of volume. Like if you wanted me really low, like basically inaudible or like illegible, like you didn't even want to be able to hear what I was saying. like almost at a whisper level, you could turn it into like ASMR just by putting it at like level 1 or 2. But I guess you could probably still do that, even where it's set up now. But yeah, I can definitely notice I'm pinging more in the high yellows, low reds now instead of like low yellows. So it should be at least like 15% louder, and the game should be a lot louder too, as long as I'm not like too much louder than the game. I'll just look at that a little bit here. Might even have to turn the game up a little bit more now too. If anything, it should pop up in the follow box. In the activity feed. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm looking at the activity feed right here. I have no clue why it's not. I think that it's just Twitch like not letting you follow for some reason. I think you may have already like followed with that account before. I feel like I've seen that account before, Roxas. So maybe you'd have to like unfollow and then refollow. I don't know. But technically, I did see the number go from 1127 to 1126, and then now it's back up to 1127 again. Maybe it just won't. Maybe it knows you're a mod. It's like, no, we won't give you the notification or something. I have no clue. But the other follower, 25 minutes ago, nothing changed. So I think it's just you right now, Roxas. I don't know why. I think Twitch just doesn't like too many like alt accounts following. They have parameters on that now. Twitch is always changing, so that they're not losing too much money. But in doubt, it's always about the money. All right, I gotta decide what the heck I'm doing. Oh, is that a Riddler informant? Yeah, these guys are few and far between, so I gotta take them when I can get them. Don't run, don't run. That. Don't run away from me. Pick up. Wait, oh wait. You weren't even over here. Whew. Don't take him out though. Wait, bro. Get out. Interrogate. Take him. Good, he's weakened. You gotta just soften him up a little bit.
Start talking. I'll tell you when to stop.
You want to know about Riddler? I know lots about Riddler.
Yeah.
Much obliged.
Headbutt. With that armor, like that face armor, that probably hurts so bad. Not for Batman. That headbutt, he probably doesn't even feel it. He's got gel padding. Sick. All right. Got more Riddler locations added to the map, which makes it way easier to just go and like grab them. Because oftentimes you have to like hunt and peck for Riddler stuff. Skirt. All right, let me mark a thing. Solar F and ad. Sorry, Solar. Ads are ads. But thank you so much for watching them, Solar. Ads are fantastic. Kind of. But you never know, you know, you might get an ad for something that you actually care about. I wish we got more video game ads. Not for like big video games, but then again, if you're not a big video game, then I guess you don't make big video game money, so you can't do advertisements for your game. I just wish we got more like, I don't know, like indie game advertisements. I don't know if that would make sense though. Indie studios probably just don't have the money to do that. Let me see. Most wanted mission, approximate location of assassins. Complete 27% of the City of Fear most wanted mission. Yeah, I might go do another couple main missions, because then we'll unlock more side missions. Shadow War? League? League of Assassins? Ra's al Ghul? Tell me I get to fight Ra's al Ghul. Never did that in the first playthrough. Got an ad for Samsung? Let's go, Solar. Make the right decision. Come over to the Samsung side. Just kidding. I don't really care. Whatever phone makes you the most happy, do that one. Yeah, let's go do like one more main mission. So I feel like we'll get more access to more DLC. DLC. Is it up? There we go. No, right on the D-pad. There we go. Expansion missions. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is the stuff I never had access to before. It was all just orange. Yeah, it was just like, no, you can't access this. You're not cool. No, you have to give us money. And I'm like, I don't want to give you money. And then finally they put it on sale for like 85% off. And it was like $3 for all the DLC included. And I'm like, yeah. Let me get that Shadow War. We can go play that right now. That's already unlocked. So apparently these ones you're supposed to play during the game to make the night seem even longer for Batman. And then the other ones I think unlock after the game, like after the fact. And that's like the Catwoman stuff and the Harley stuff and the Nightwing stuff. That's like after Batman dies. Quote unquote dies. Not really. He just evolves. Mad Hatter, we did start that one. We could continue that one. Locate and rescue Mad Hatter's hostages. Wonderland. Listen for the siren song near the missing police officers' last known locations. Okay, we got missing police officers now, along with the firefighters. Yeah.
One of Hatter's hostages is near the Lady of Gotham. I need to find them.
Alright, let's do it. Yeah, we'll go do a Mad Hatter mission, and then we'll go take on another main mission. Which technically, like, cleaning up the streets and taking out all the drones and all the blockades on the roads and stuff like that from Arkham Knight, that is main mission stuff. I think it progresses the main mission. Woo. Basically a pro driver, don't hit anything, just kidding. Even if I do, it don't matter. Alright, that'll do. Boat tours of the bay, okay. Detective mode. Seeing something over there. That's concerning. That over there, that's also concerning. Not sure if that's even on the island, though. I don't like these sirens going off. It's putting me on edge. I just got my red magic last month. What is a red magic, Solar? I've never heard of that. TikTok? I'm late. Wait, what? He's in the trunk?
There's a hostage in the trunk, but the car's wired to blow.
Holy.
I'll need to defuse the explosive first.
Oh, sick. Yeah, the little hacking device. The little Batman hacking scroll wheel. Love it. Okay, my bad. I don't know how to do this. Okay. How many? Oh, okay, there we go. Just gotta do it like 12 times.
You found the Cheshire Cat, all grinning. But don't be fooled. Don't think you're winning.
We got 2 Riddlers. Riddler and the Mad Hatter. And Joker and Trickster. So many jokes and tricks and pranks. Isn't there a prankster?
Batman? What happened? How the hell did I end up here?
Tell me what you remember.
I was chasing down some rioters and the siren went all screwy. I had to pull over.
I got you, Roxas. I'm checking it.
Next thing I know, I'm waking up in the dark with that siren blaring. I thought it would never end.
You're safe now. I'll send someone to pick you up.
Yeah, I just got here like 4 minutes ago, and that siren was
I
already
found one of the hostages. I'm sending you the
upsetting
location.
me.
You got it, Batman. Any leads on the others?
I'm working on it.
Just say the word and I'll go down there and make that bastard talk.
It's under control, Cash. Leave it to me.
Oh yeah, true, because Mad Hatter's back at the precinct. Bronze trophy right there, the scene of the crime. True, I guess I would have never got that before. I have like 40 trophies already. Brock, no prankster. Prankster's not real. I just made that up. True. There's still a lot of like joke type characters in DC. Joker, Trickster, and the other ones I just mentioned. Mad Hatter, Riddler, at least 4. At least 4. And then Marvel has like none. Marvel has 1. Marvel has Slapstick. Yeah, Slapstick is a odd character, but a cool character. Also playable in MFF. Wow. Shameless plug for MFF. Anniversary's coming up soon. I wonder what Tier 5 is going to be. And there's been even more evidence since the last time we talked about it to make us believe that Tier 5 is coming next month even more. They're helping you build Tier 4s even more. And there's a very specific like hint. I think it's going to be Elite Gear. Elite Gear, you have to get Elite Gear to level 200, which is going to suck, man, in order to get your first Tier 5. But I've already started to work on Thor's, because I think Thor is going to be the first Tier 5 added to the game. Venom, however, I already got Venom like level 120 out of 200 on Elite Gear, so if they put Venom Tier 5 into the game, I wouldn't be that far away from that, surprisingly. First Tier 5 in the game would be sick, man. They haven't even put Tier 5 in the game yet, but I'm already prepping for it. My brain is reading from this. Miss Minutes? Let's go, Roxas. My brain is reading from... Is reading from what? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! MJ, why? MJ, you have been everywhere! Sorry, I've only got 19 months. I need to up my follower quality? Please, MJ. Also, did we hear that? Was that audible for everyone? I hope that was. Because desktop audio is off right now. So I'm really hoping that was audible. Because technically a sub is directly from Twitch. Was that audible? Roxas, was that audible? That's what we need to know. Was that audible? Yeah, if that was not... MJ, I heard nothing? That's why we have the desktop audio on. It's for the Twitch alerts. Yeah. So I have to keep that on. I'm so sorry, MJ. I heard it and I was dancing. And also, you just helped me figure something out tremendously. So MJ, you using that Prime sub just helped me figure something out. Thank you so much, MJ. Not only for the sub, but also we've been doing a lot of testing today with audio and hopefully making the audio better and also a little bit louder on all fronts. My audio going up and also the game audio going up. We're always testing stuff, and OBS had another update, so with new like audio revamps. So hopefully it's at least watchable. I only heard you say please when you read that I need to up my follower game. No, I did not say please. I said MJ, please. Stop being so generous. You generous man, you. You absolute mountain man. You absolute lumberjack. Yeah. I could chop some wood right now. I would do the Captain America. The manual wood split. Just like grab the two halves and just like pry it apart. I could do that with my bare hands. I've done it before. All I have to do is put on my bare hands of the bear that I killed with my bare hands. And then use those bare hands. You said it again. I will do my best. MJ, please. Please, MJ. Please. Stay here for the next hour. Just kidding. I know you're a busy man and you must go. Maybe. But if you don't have to go, MJ, and you want to be here, please do. And hopefully I do something good to you. Because you've done so much infinite good things for me, MJ. Please do my best. Done. You're right, MJ. It's already been done. That's all. You've been doing that for as long as I can remember. You've been doing your best your entire life. And also, MJ, thank you, genuinely. That helped me figure out something. So desktop audio has to stay on, and it only does one thing, but it's the Twitch alerts, and that's really important, man. That would be all bits if you didn't tie the bits to blurb, if you just like threw bits and didn't, but like why, I don't know, have fun with the blurps. But technically, yeah, that would be all non-blurb associated bits or cheering. And that would be all subs, and that would be all followers, and that's a lot, man. That's like 75% of the stuff. So desktop audio will remain on. It has to. Wait a second. Wait a freaking second. Hang on. Video capture device negative 12.5. Yeah, I'm thinking about so many things right now. I know I'm not saying anything, but my brain is going a million miles a second. Dude, I gotta get my notebook, and I have to like freaking carry the one on this stuff. Oh. All right, because if we take the desktop audio and then we extrapolate the desktop audio with the mic / auxiliary audio, this audio, and then we take it with the camera audio, the camera audio that I don't use because I use this microphone, so I always have that off, and I never have that camera audio on. We just use that for the camera. We use this only for the audio, and then it's like, you know, you carry the 2, and then you add the 4, and then the 16, and then you grow up and you realize that Rocky's not that smart. He's been pretending to be smart this entire time. But he's not smart. Not in reality. I'm tired of all these mother effing snakes on my mother effing plane, Solar. On board the plane. Get him off. Mother effing, obviously standing for mother friending, Solar. Let's not go crazy here. Friending. F is always friending. You just found a new friend. OBS is hard to use for no reason? No, it is for a reason. Because OBS allows you to do 46,000 things all at once. And I'm doing like 44,000 things all at once. And I'm still only using less than 4% of the CPU usage. Thank you, PC. You work hard. By the way, Solar, you played this game only for 30 minutes? I'm just reading your YouTube comment. You only played Batman Arkham Knight for 30 minutes? You heathen! You heathen. Go download it again. Play it again. This time do it right. Or else I'll be very disappointed with you. Now, this game gave me my love. This was like pre-Spider-Man. This was Spider-Man, before Insomniac. And Insomniac played this game religiously, and they were like, bro, what if we just copied and pasted the whole thing, but made it Spider-Man, and made Gotham New York City instead? Like, that's pretty much all it is, man. Like, the combat is so similar. Like, even the way that Spider-Man, like, flips over their head, Batman does a similar flip over their head. It's not as agile, because he's not Spider-Man, and he doesn't have, like, powers, and obviously there's no, like, swinging. But, I mean, you got the grapple hook, which is very similar. So, is what it is. Check Discord. I got you, MJ. I'll do so right here. I'm already there. What the heck is this? Bro, that's such a good camo. Holy moly. I barely even saw it. And it's not even, like, camoed in with anything in the background. By the way, is that your living room, MJ? Your living room looks mad cozy. That's giving snuggly vibes. And also that weapon skin is crazy. Is that the new weapon skin? Or the new sniper skin for CS2? $30. Just kidding, that one would be $50. But MJ made it for free. Yeah, that's like spring vibes. That's like that's springtime sniper. Dude, that looks so good. That profile looks so nice. Like I'm picturing it like in between like some bushes with like some leaves and flowers. I would not be able to see that. It's almost somehow blending into like your house. Not that that makes any sense. Your house does not match the vibe. Like even the countertop. I'm like, where'd it go? Where did the gun go? Oh, I can't even pick up a gun anymore. Roxas, Roxas, MJ, I absolutely love that. But Roxas, I'm checking yours here real quick. Actually, I'll do that on my phone. That's gonna send me over to another application. So I'll do that on my phone. More caffeine. Tetris. Apparently Discord also got a new update. Cool. There we go. That's a Nerf gun? Dude, you modified the crap out of it. You can show it on screen if you want. True. Let me act like a professional here. See how fast I can do that. Bam. Give it at. Give it at. That one. Window capture. Yeah. Select window to capture Discord. That one. Yeah, I'm learning. Sick. Done. Click over here. Tight. Look at that. Look at that. You should show the class the photo. I did it, MJ. I figured it out. It's almost like I have other scenes, other OBS scenes, for a reason. Sometimes I don't use them all to their to all of their strengths. Hang on, is that a leaf blower? Oh my god, Ethan. That's a leaf blower right there. It's so loud, I'm sorry. And I turned the mic up, so you can definitely hear that now. If you didn't hear it before, you could definitely hear that now. Yeah, hang on, I'm so confused. There's still some things I'm thinking about in my brain. Like what? This is plugged into the PC. So I'm monitoring and outputting. So if I'm monitoring and outputting and then... So what controls the volume of the game? Video capture device. But also desktop audio shows the same, just less. Like right now... The video capture device is pinging like in the middle for the game audio, and it's like fluctuating because the raindrops and, you know, the background Batman stuff, whatever. It's so interesting. Whatever. I'm gonna have to take some notes. I'm taking notes later, man. But this is a Nerf gun that MJ highly modified, and it's absolutely sick looking. What's that? That's a Nerf gun that MJ highly modified, and it's absolutely sick looking. Never make me repeat myself ever again, Solar. Just kidding. Sorry, that was aggressive. I didn't like that. I take that back. Blood will be a sniper? Huh? Will need be. Good. Just a cosmetic mod? Still a mod. Mod is just short for modify. That's highly modified. Highly modified sounds cooler. Sounds like Stark technology. Yeah, he hyper modified it. What's the difference between modifying and hyper modifying? It's like way better. Modifying is like, that's 10% better. Hyper modifying is like 30%. Way better. Just a cosmetic mod. Yeah, but skins get wins, MJ. Forget who taught me that. Someone told me in my life that skins get wins because you feel more like yourself while you're playing said game. So therefore you play the game more efficiently and you're better at the game. All facts, no printer. All facts, no printer. All summer, no winter. Hello, hang on. Stop. Can't be having this much fun now. Oh, wait. Yes, we can. All facts, no printer. All summer, no winter. That's what I'm talking about. It's about to be summer. It's feeling like summer. It's been warm lately. We've had the past like week and a half has been like summer temperatures. It's been dipping into the low hundreds, like 100, 101, 102. And it's springtime, man. We're not ready for this yet. Or I'm not. Let me show all these pictures. Different view of that. That's my favorite one. That view looks peak. That side profile is so nice. Water. Talking too much. Boop. Yeah, I don't know what it is about that one. That picture looks so perfect. I love the shadow of it off the table as well. It's a nice table. Was that marble? Granite. Never take your marble for granite. Little marble and granite joke for you. Not a big deal. Whoops, sorry. Whoops, sorry. Whoops, sorry. There we go. Look at that. There we go. Bro, my girlfriend's mother is watching Jessica Jones right now, so she could watch the new Daredevil. Let's go, bro. Let's go. You know what? I personally haven't seen Jessica Jones. Yeah. I read like the synopsis for the show, but I never watched it. I heard it was really good though. And Jessica Jones was the only one to get 3 seasons alongside Daredevil. Luke Cage only got 2. Iron Fist only got 2. But Daredevil got 3. Jessica Jones also, I'm pretty sure, got 3. Those are the only 2 to get 3 seasons. Punisher also got 2, not 3. So everyone got 2 seasons. Everybody gets 2. Nobody gets 3, other than Daredevil and Jessica. I haven't seen the 3rd season, but first one was awesome. I haven't seen any of the seasons. Although I saw both seasons of Iron Fist, all 3 seasons of Daredevil, both seasons of Luke Cage, and both seasons of Punisher. Loved them all. And I watched the first episode of Jessica Jones. But then I don't know why. I stopped for some reason. I only saw Daredevil season 1. MJ, are you serious? Dude, Born Again is a good show. It's definitely worth the catch up. And you definitely have to do your homework, if you know what I mean. Like, they don't pretend like the Netflix series didn't exist, which I really appreciate. I'm like, hey, can we treat the 3 seasons of Netflix Daredevil like they existed? And Marvel's like, yeah. Yes, we can. And we will. Not just a couple references here and there, but like, especially now for season 2, dude. Sorry, no spoilers. I want to talk about it, but I won't. Oh baby, yeah. I want heroes for hire. Just hire all the heroes, man. Get the money and then hire them. Hire the heroes, so that the heroes can be hired. Yeah. One more Samsung ad, bro, and I'll go wild. Solar, one more Samsung ad, and you'll have to buy an Apple product. Oh, wait. See, it's always that oh, wait that gets you in trouble. Just kidding. Where am I going? Where am I going? Main mission, yeah, because honestly, I want to get access to these quicker. In from the cold, yeah, dude, I want to fight Mr. Freeze. I love cold weather. Stuck in colder weather. I've been stuck in colder weather. That's a good song. I forgot. James Brown Band? James Brown. I think. James Brown Band. Maybe. Could be wrong about that. Colder Weather. James Brown Band. Look that up. That's a good song. I think I'm citing that correctly. Always cite your sources. But first one was awesome. Yeah, I might have to watch that. I might have to just like binge it, honestly, before... I better do that quick. Before, when's the new episode out? Tuesday? Tuesday? Or was it Thursday? I thought it was Tuesday. Yeah, we're coming up on it again. So, the next episode of Daredevil Born Again, Season 2. I'm very excited for it. And just in case, honestly, I might have to binge like all 3 seasons of Jessica Jones. Not for any reason in particular, just like, you know. She's a cool character. And yeah, moving on. I watched all of Punisher. That one slapped harder than a stepfather. MJ, yes it did. I figured you would like that show. So did season 2 though. Honestly, season 2, I'm trying to think if I liked season 2 better than season 1. I think I liked season 1 overall story-wise better than season 2. But I think the action scenes went even harder in season 2. Like some of the action scenes, I was like, bro, it's still going. And he was fighting everyone. If you know what I mean. Like what's the term? Equal rights, equal fights, or something like that. Not that I don't condone this, I don't promote this. No. But Punisher's a madman. He's technically not all there. But like he doesn't really care who's trying to hurt him. He's like, you're trying to hurt me, okay? Then equal rights, man. Everyone's getting a piece. Not just the men, but the women and children too. Anakin, what are you doing? Frank, what are you doing? Frank, you can't do that. Well, he did that. I was like, Frank. I was like, come on, man. I almost feel awkward watching this. Like, yes, they're outnumbering you right now, and they're all coming at you with weapons, and he's just barehanded. But there's a lot of weapons in a bathroom, so the sinks, man. The sinks are all a weapon. The sinks they're so robust. Solid porcelain. That hurts the face so bad. Clang. Especially when you put the face into the porcelain so confidently and so forcefully that the porcelain breaks. Oh yeah, season 2 was crazy. So many equal rights. There was equal rights to the left. There was equal rights to the right. Just so much equality in season 2. I've never seen more equality. Did you ever see Miss Minutes text, aka me? Yes, I did, Roxas. Yes, I did. You probably don't need to watch the series. If you're gonna watch Jessica Jones, then you also need to watch Defenders. I saw Defenders. Yeah, I saw all of Defenders. I literally saw all the shows, even Iron Fist. Yes, even Iron Fist. And I liked it. I thought Iron Fist was good. Was it great? No, not in my opinion. I thought season 2 was better than season 1 because they picked up the fights a little bit. Season 1, the fighting, I was like, all right. There's a lot of camera cuts and, you know, I don't know. Like the first season more, though? Oh, you did? Okay. I think I liked the second season a little bit more. There was just more display of the power. Like, when in doubt, I'm trying to see the hero do what the hero does, you know? Like Luke Cage, the show starts and he's already doing the business, right? Like, he's just so effective that eventually all the bad guys, all the thugs are just like, come on, man, you know we gotta try. Like, our bosses are gonna murk us if we don't try at least. And he's like, I get it. You gotta do what you gotta do. So they're all just like, all right, we're gonna shoot you now. And he's like, whatever, man, whatever. They're like, he's like, gonna have to get a new sweatshirt. Just every episode was a new sweatshirt. He's like, I need a new shirt and I need a new hoodie. Every time. He's like, yeah, I'm bulletproof, but my clothes aren't. He's like, that's a lot of money, man. So I gotta get some new clothes. That would suck. But I would still definitely want to be bulletproof. Even if it meant that I'd have to get new clothes. That's fine. Alright, main mission time. Let's go tackle a main mission. Super main. Most wanted. That one, yeah. There's a lot of side missions, too. There's so much to do in this game, bro. But it all feels like so rewarding. Was that Riddler? Yeah, let's go do a main one.
I'm heading to Wayne Tower.
Heck yeah, I am.
Decrypt the Arkham Knight security protocols. We should be able to track his location.
Damn skibbity. Talk to him, Alfred. Appreciate that. If he thinks he can hide from you, sir, he's out of his mind. He's lost it all. Oh, hang on. While I'm here, super convenient. Unless I've already scanned this guy. We got opera music. Yep, that's a new one.
Alfred, I found a fourth victim.
We'll make a quick stop here.
Master Bruce. All we can do is hope this body yields some clues as to the killer's identity.
Highly regrettable. Alfred just says, highly regrettable, Master Bruce. Anyways, move on. Alfred's like, dude, we got to deal with the facts. If we get emotional, we're going to waste a ton of time. So let's just deal with the facts and get it done. Get this problem solved. Deep tissue scanner. What is that? That's rabies. He has
irregularity on the victim's chest.
That's rabies.
It appears to be a birthmark. Quite distinctive.
Yeah, birth rabies. I've only heard of this phenomena twice before in my life. Yes, prenatal rabies. Very rare. Prenatal lice, also very rare. That's lice, head lice in the womb. Oh, what is that? That's an album in Pearl from No Man's Sky.
Lodge deep in the upper bicep.
Bullet.
This type of ammunition is predominantly used with a hunting rifle that hasn't been manufactured in over a decade.
Fortnite hasn't been out that long. Oh, that's right. The hunting rifle didn't come from Fortnite. It's in the bone. Okay. Oh.
The left foot is missing several toes.
Rabies.
The site of amputation suggests the removal of non-viable tissue in the treatment of frostbite.
Frostbite. Mr. Freeze. Mr. Freeze took his toes.
I've ID'd the victim as Robert Kincaid.
He was a microbiologist who worked for Stag Enterprises.
Ah.
The shooting was connected to Kincaid's knowledge of controversial research, although that remains unverified. He took a teaching post in Atlanta, which is where he was reported missing.
Have you found anything linking the victims?
I can find no personal or professional links between the victims, but they each went missing near state parks or playing fields.
Try and find anything connecting those places.
Of course, sir. I'll look into it.
Alfred, triangulate the square. Perfect cube. Triangulate the square.
The bat's been in control for too long.
Triangulate the square somehow. Make a triangle out of the square, Alfred. Alfred's like, sir, what does that mean? Alfred, make a circle out of the rhombus. Sir, are you feeling well? Alfred, I haven't slept in 4 days. Carry the 1. Carry the triangle. And then add the 2. And then beam me up, Scotty. But then for Defenders, you also need to watch the first season of Luke Cage and Iron Fist. True. Yeah, that is required viewing. For the most part. I mean, nothing is required viewing as long as you're okay being a little bit lost. Or just kind of going along for the ride. But if you want to do like all the homework and not be lost at all, then technically you want to go and watch like all... What is it? All the shows? Watch all of their season 1s. And then watch all of their season 2s. And then season 2 of all the shows leads into Defenders, I'm pretty sure. And then after season 2 of the Defenders, not all of the characters got a season 3. Daredevil and Jessica did, though. Because they were better shows, I guess. I liked Luke Cage, though. A lot. I liked Iron Fist. But I just thought the martial arts could be better. Like Shang-Chi gave me what I wanted from Iron Fist. Like, if Shang-Chi's fist was just glowing the whole time, and he was using, like, the power of Kunlun, or Xiao Lao, the dragon, I would have been perfectly happy. But Shang-Chi is not really Iron Fist. He's not. Actually, I wonder if Shang-Chi has ever been Iron Fist. Because Iron Fist is technically a title. Like, Danny Rand isn't always Iron Fist. Danny Rand was Iron Fist, Lin Lei. Technically Swordmaster. He was also Iron Fist. In fact, Lin Lei is Swordmaster, but they have him as Iron Fist in Marvel Rivals, I'm pretty sure. Like, Swordmaster isn't a character in Marvel Rivals. Even though Lin Lei is. And Lin Lei is predominantly Swordmaster. But he has also played the role of Iron Fist before. But they have Lin Lei as Iron Fist, not Danny Rand in the game. I'm sure they have other skins, like turning Iron Fist into Danny Rand, but maybe they don't. But the one I'm most familiar with is Danny Rand from the show. Apparently there's been posts of all the Defenders cast, like, working out. So it seems like they're all prepping for something, and I'm getting excited. Even him. I think his name's Finn Jones. For some reason, he's been working out lately, too. Maybe he's just bettering himself as a person. Maybe he just really wants to get cut, you know? Get a little shredded. But, I think the boy's training. I think he wants to come back better than ever. He's like, if they're giving me a second chance to come back, man, I'm about to actually learn the martial arts, man. He's like, I gotta lock in. He's like, I gotta bulk up a little bit. He's like, actually learn the stuff instead of the cameras cutting so often. I mean, there were some parts in the show where I was like, okay, he's cooking right now. He's cooking, and then that scene would only last for like 15, 20 seconds, and I'm like, ah, man, okay, that was cool, but it was kind of short. And anytime he would use his fist, like, I think the coolest time we ever saw him use his fist was like he jumped up, he did like a cartwheel flip, and then he hit the ground with it, and then everything like bounced off the ground or like shockwaved out like a repulse, like a force repulse from Force Unleashed. And I was like, okay, that's sick. And then the other time where he like smashed through a giant like concrete wall, like there was just like a giant wall and it was concrete, and he's like, I'm trying to leave, and he just busts out the concrete, and I was like, damn, okay, that fist is strong. That was like 3-inch thick concrete. He just, I'm like, all right, tight. He hit Luke Cage so hard that Luke Cage felt that. Yeah, Luke Cage was like, what the hell is that fist, man? He's like, I've never been hit like that before. He's like, people punch me and they break their own wrists by accident because I'm a menace. And he's like, I got dragon powers, man. He's like, when I hit you, you're gonna feel it. But I love when they combine their powers. And Luke Cage is like, here you go, like, hit me right here. He just makes the hand cup, and then he's like, all right, wham, and then just hits his hand, and then it's badass, man. Love it. I want to see them be like friends more and just team up more. Heroes for hire style. Do you remember the Iron Fist Season 2 cliffhanger? Yeah, he pulls out the guns. And then he channels his chi into the guns, giving him super bullets, which sounds hella dumb. But it was kind of tough. Like, it was dumb, but tough at the same time. I was like, okay. I was like, all right, I'm down for this. And then it ends. And I'm like, no, man. But that hints at the fact that he has enough chi control now that he can channel into both of his fists. Because we didn't see one. We saw both of his fists glowing. Mad upgrades. Which Iron Fist can kind of sauce up like that in the comics, right? He doesn't need to channel all his chi into one and then use just one. He can do both. And eventually he gets so good that the chi like explodes out of his fists and then like radiates around his fists. I wonder if we'll ever see that. Like the cosmic green, you know, chi. It's like yellow and green. Like the aura around his fists. As it portrays him in the comics. But even if they just have both of his fists glowing, as long as they keep that, heck yeah. And have him like channel the chi into more items, that's really cool. That's almost like Silver Samurai. Silver Samurai has the tachyon energy that he can like imbue into items, so he like puts it on his sword, and then his sword can cut through basically anything. But yeah, we've seen that move in the comics too, where he like channels his chi into guns, and then he does gun fu, which is kind of sick. Although I think that's one of the other one. That's not Lin Lei and that's not Danny Rand. That's the other one. That's like the Iron Fist from centuries ago, I think. Where am I going? Oh yeah, we just scanned the body. One step closer to fighting Pig. I will make you perfect. Perfect the cube. Whatever. Nerd. There we go.
I'm heading to Wayne Tower.
Yeah, I am.
Decrypt the Arkham Knight security protocols. We should be able to track his location.
If he thinks he can hide from you, sir, he's in for something of a surprise.
He's got another thing coming. Whoa. Looked like that lightning strike just hit me.
My favorite ride was probably Blackgate. This is top 3. Easy.
I've arrived.
Man, I can't believe how quick they got everyone out of the city. We should make this a regular thing.
Nice of you to drop in, Mr. Wayne. I suppose you weren't really dressed for the front entrance.
Have you finished the decryption?
Fully decoded. I've downloaded all recent militia radio transmissions and their corresponding coordinates to your machine.
Thanks, Lucius. I can scan the network for the Arkham Knight's voice print and determine the location of his last broadcast.
Thanks, Lucius. Love you, pal. Use computer. I mean, bat computer. Batman. The computer's not allowed to know that.
Upload waveform for analysis.
Now I've waited long enough. Batman dies tonight.
That's Jason Todd.
Scanning communications for voice print match.
Which, if the Red Hood mission takes place after the game,
Got it. The Knight's transmitting from the Miyagani tunnel network.
Glad to be of assistance, Mr. Wayne. While you're here, we've been working on some further upgrades for your car. Let me know where you'd like us to focus our efforts.
yeah, focus everywhere. Both sides, left and right. Just give me more upgrades. Select Batmobile. Weapon Generator Mark III. Yes. CPU virus. Oh yeah, I think I can do like an EMP pulse or something, and then take out some of the tanks just for a moment, like nearby, so they can't shoot at me for like 5 seconds. Which is kind of nice. But you know what? You know what's better though? Bigger cannons. Weapon Generator Mark III. Eventually we'll get that one anyways, but it's just like, hey, which one do you want now? And then which one do you want later?
An upgrade to your weapons generator will let you overcharge the Batmobile's secondary weapons.
Yep.
You'll be a force to be reckoned with.
Correct. Confirm it.
Excellent choice.
Thank you, Lucius.
I'm prepared right away. Now, if there's
Thank you.
anything else you need, I'll be here all night. It's not like I could leave this city even if I wanted to.
That's true, Lucius. Make yourself comfortable. That couch looks pretty nice over there. But I'm assuming there's a little, like, hidden apartment in here somewhere. Who is that? Hang on, why are you just, like, in my office? Oh, that's Joker.
If I'd ever been curious about your identity, I would have torn off that mask years ago. I always figured the truth would be a letdown. But I have to admit, masquerading as Gotham's least interesting socialite is one hell of a cover story. The dead parents are just icing on the cake.
Bad Joker. Bad. You want to play chess? I was like, who is that? Yeah, Joker's not really here. Oh, that's trippy. Yeah, you turn away and then you look back and Joker's gone. Yeah, it's clever editing. Batman's losing his mind. Hey, we got a dog bowl? Ace? That's gotta be an Easter egg to like a dog that Batman had in the comics. Listen to messages? Sure.
Bruce? It's Vicky. Are you there? I know you're listening to these messages. Look, if it's about that article, blame Ryder. I had nothing to do with it, I swear. Call me, okay? I miss you, Brucey.
Brucey?
Yes. I was about appreciate you, Lucius. I was about to say the same thing. Brucey? Who is that?
Listen, I had, so much fun the other night. You are nothing like what I read in the papers. Anyway, call me when you get this. I got a couple of cute friends who are dying to meet you.
Well, Bruce. Brucilius. Bruce is just short for Brucilius. Brucilius Wayne. Brucilius Wayneski. What are you doing? What did you do with Cassie the other night? What do you mean? Why did she have so much fun? She's trying to introduce you to her friends? Yeah, I think technically Bruce has to keep up the facade. He has to do the whole Tony Stark thing. Although Tony's not keeping up any facade. That is Tony. Bruce is like, I guess I gotta do this again. He's like, instead of doing this tonight, I'd much rather be like upgrading my gauntlets or getting a new grapple hook or having Lucius make me a new upgrade to the Batmobile. But I guess I'll do some other activities instead. All right, one more.
Mr. Wayne, Lex Luthor calling. Apologies for going via your direct line, but
Oh.
I'm tired of these games. LexCorp has made a very generous offer for Wayne Tech's Applied Sciences division.
No.
Yet your persistent unavailability begins to look less like a busy schedule and more like deliberately antagonistic behavior. Come now, meet with me. I'm sure we can come to an agreement. A man of your refined taste doesn't need an Applied Sciences division after all. He needs another $1 billion.
What? Another $1 billion? Yeah, right, dude. Batmobile alone is like a bill. Yeah, Lex, have you seen the Bat tank I'm working with right now? That alone is like a bill. $1 billion for my science division? No. No. That's like 3. Like 3 bill, bro. No. If George sold Star Wars for 7 or 4.7 bill, bro, it's at least 5. Wayne Tech Technology? That's not a movie franchise. That's world-changing stuff. No, that's 10 billion. That's... Yeah, Disney bought Fox for what, like 50 bill? 60 bill? 60 bill. Give Batman 60 bill. That's so cool. I never heard that before, though. The phone calls. Phone calls. I might listen to one more. LexCorp was cool. Got me so hyped up just for them to cancel it. I know. I thought they were actually going to continue it with a season 3. And I'm like, bro, season 3 is going to be sick because he has both fists now. Not only that, but he knows how to channel the energy. He has more chi. He knows how to channel it into items. And then he fired like magic golden bullets. And the 2 bullets like went right for the other bullet. And then just like exploded it and counteracted it. I was like, okay, that's kind of sick. All right, I'm going to bed. See you, man. Solar, thank you so much for your help testing the audio and all the stuff on the stream, man. Appreciate it. And you didn't mess up anything. You can never mess up the streams. Unless you're lying. If you're lying, then yeah, you can mess up the streams. But as long as you're being honest with me, like the audio is actually bad or imbalanced or something, that's a secret thing. I got to touch that. Then I always appreciate it. Thank you so much, Solar. Appreciate you. Have a wonderful night's sleep. I'm just trying to think of all the things that I didn't do on my own personal playthrough, like 6 or 7 years ago. I think it was like 2018, 2019? Might have been 2017, though, when I played it originally. Yeah, let me do that next.
Bruce, it's Kate.
Kate Kane?
Coming to Maggie and I's engagement thing next week, aren't you? No one's seen you in months, Bruce. And you taught me the importance of keeping up appearances.
You taught me the importance of keeping up appearances. Ha 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 ha. Nice. Cassandra?
You have 2 messages.
That's cool.
Bruce, this is your father calling. It's time we had a talk, son. You know, about the dressing up.
That's dark, man. Joker said 2. What's the other one from his mom?
Next new message.
Joker. Oh, gosh.
This is your mother calling now. I just wanted to say... Oh, sorry. It's so funny, you know, because they're dead.
All right.
Bruce, Look, if it's about that article, blame Ryder.
Will Lucius say
Nothing to do with
Brucey
the plan.
again?
Call me, okay? I miss you, Brucey.
Nice, good attention to detail. He doesn't say it again because he remembers that he already said it once. I love that in games when they actually remember their own dialogue and they don't like repeat themselves like a record. Like, even though I can keep playing the messages over and over again, and there's like 5 different messages, like Lucius already said Brucey, so for him to say it again would just be kind of like corny or repetitive. So it's cool that he didn't. I like that. What the heck does this do? Oh, sick. Lucius, what is this?
You had to go and spoil the surprise.
Yes!
I was hoping to keep her under wraps until she's ready.
No.
Next generation disruptor. She's still a couple of weeks from completion.
Give me.
I figured you'd appreciate a working prototype.
Yeah.
I should have her with you later on this evening.
Thanks, Lucius. I think I might need it.
Sick. Lucius, let me get that right now. The disruptor. I love the disruptor gun. Because then you can shoot their guns, and then it's a little pellet that just attaches to their guns, and then right when you activate it, it just like disables all their guns. Or like when they go to fire their gun, it just it just doesn't work. It's pretty awesome, actually. I think you can disable like 4 or 5 guns at a time, which is nice. And I think it permanently disables the gun too. So cool. Oh, sick. Is that the later one? Oh, no, that's a reference. I think that's the one that he wore in Batman Arkham Knight. Or sorry, Arkham City. The one prior to this game. Yeah, pretty sure that was his Arkham City suit.
Take care, Mr. Wayne. You know where to find me.
Thank you, Lucius.
I've traced the
I
Arkham
love
Knight
you.
to the Miyagani tunnel system.
Excellent news, sir. But I'm detecting a significant drone presence in the area. It would be folly to engage them without the Batmobile.
Noted.
Shall I open the south entrance?
Hold off until I get there, Alfred. I don't want to spoil the surprise.
I like how he says that. I don't want to spoil the surprise. I have a thing. What if somebody made an Incredibles game, but have a style all kind of be like Batman, Insomniac, Spider-Man? That would be sick. They've even kind of tested that out with swapping between Spider-Man and Miles, right? So if they expanded that even further, and they had it so you could swap between literally all the family members and use like their individual skills. Guardians of the Galaxy was actually a pretty good game, and they kind of used a fighting style kind of like that. When you're Star-Lord, you get Star-Lord's like full moveset, but you can still like summon Gamora to do a thing, and you can still summon Drax to do a thing. But then when you swap over to Gamora, then you get Gamora's full kit, and then you can tell Drax to go do like one thing, or Star-Lord to go do one thing. They can do it kind of like that. Like you swap to dash and you get the super speed. And then you can tell Violet to go like put a force field right there, but you can only do like one. So you can kind of combine like that. But then if you swap to Violet, then you can just start like throwing out the, you know, like you can have a personal shield. You can throw out a shield for someone else and have like 3 active. Maybe something like that. Actually, yeah, I could see that totally working. Yeah, they could just code it as like the Guardians game, but reskin it as Incredibles, and just do different kits. You'd have to have super speed for Dash. You'd have to have force fields for Violet. You'd have to have everything. You'd have to have everything for Jack. Metal skin, flaming hair, flight, laser vision, just like everything. Freeze breath, whatever. I don't even know all of Jack's powers. You could probably just have Jack just like in the house, and then like the house is like your home base that you return to, and then he's like doing something different every time. Or like half the house is on fire or something, and it's like, oh, Jack Jack is up to it again. Just have it be like a side mission or something. Like calming down Jack Jack or feeding Jack Jack so he doesn't burn the house down. I don't know. But yeah, that sounds fun. Could do the fire station. Gotham on fire. Investigate reports of an arsonist loose in Gotham. Locate and rescue the firefighters. Yeah, there's actually a heck of firefighters to rescue. Might go do another one of those. Or creature of the night. Or just start like cleaning up the streets. Cleaning up the streets is actually a heck of fun. Wouldn't mind doing that. Own the roads. That one too. Yeah, I gotta take back the roads. Actually, let me do that one instead. Own the roads. I got 0% on that. Let me start working on it.
Roadblock in Riker Heights.
They can build their walls and mine the roads. They're not gonna hold you back, sir.
Let's go, Alfred. Appreciate that. Yeah! Let's go. All the way. All the way. All the way! Do-do-do-do-do-do-do, Batman! Your army is trained? Trained like little children. We're not playing softball here. I'm Batman. I'm playing baseball. The helicopter. The helicopter. Oh man. I was in Arkham City and I never heard of him. Love the dialogue. The dialogue is very like self-aware of the previous games and the lore. Imagine you play through the first game and then it's like a seamless thing, like you go directly into the second movie, because doesn't the end credits have the Underminer scene in the first movie? Yes, it does. Yeah, the post-credit is, I'm the Underminer! And then Mr. Incredible's like, just does the little Superman thing. He looks at his family, he's like, time to get to work. Imagine there's like a mini game in the first game. You try to act normal and you're like working in Bob's office place. Then he set his boss through the wall. You have to like tap rapidly to kind of build up your strength. Be interesting. You never know. We just need more games. We just need more like actual games with without so much greed. So much greed just means we get worse games, man. We're in the era of companies blaming us for them making bad games. It's like, what? What do you mean? It's like, how dare you guys? We didn't get renewed for a season 2 of our TV show because it sucked and no one watched it. Yeah, that's kind of how it always goes, man. If your show or your game or like whatever, if it sucks and no one plays it, or if it sucks and no one watches it, then yeah, you're not going to be able to do it again. Everybody gets 1. Nobody gets 2. Oh, my bad. Let me get out of here. I'm out. I'm leaving. Let's go. Perfect. Nice. That's what I'm looking for.
Thought this place was supposed to be covered in fear gas by now. Lex Luthor's got a building somewhere around here.
Woo. Perfect.
By the plaza. You know, there's rumors he might have put some money into this. That ain't hard to imagine. He's had his eyes on this city for a while.
Oh, that's lore. I didn't know that actually. Yep. Before we do that, 4 points? Not enough. Let me save those up, actually.
Bring all these civvies in on the op. That riddle guy, the Brit, wild cards, all of them.
You're not a what? You're not afraid of Batman? You never even seen Batman then. Nope, none of that. Yep. Nice. Let's go. Hola! We're taking off. We're taking off. And then the slow-mo at the end is so epic every time. Let's go! Hang on. Swampgrass, what's poppin', dude? Swampgrass just rated the channel with 5 viewers. We're playing some Batman Arkham Knight today. This early evening. Or early afternoon, I guess, technically. Welcome to all raiders. Make yourself at home. And thank you so much, Swampgrass, dude. I hope you had a wonderful stream. What were you streaming? From streaming Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Nice, dude. Hope you upgraded your characters very well. I used to play that game a long time ago. But it's really hard for me to get into like turn-based combat for some reason. There was one game. Oh, I'm sorry. What was that? Cape Stun, run up on him, use him as a launch pad, jump off, and take out another adjacent Fulioski? Whoa. Hang on, I'm learning. Ow, I'm trying to jump over you. Thank you. Wait. Wait, what was that? Hang on. You gotta go. Yeah, there we go. Smoke pellet. What was that move? I gotta figure out that move. Hang on. Cape Stun? It's gotta be OX to jump up on him. OX square. Yeah, it's OX square. Here we go. No, wrong way. OX square. No. None of that. Jeez, Batsy. Okay, that's a Cape Stun double X. That's Cape Stun double X, and then he just jumps up on him, finishes him. That's a Batman Arkham Origins move. Whew, I like that. Okay, detective mode. He's the captain. Commander's checkpoint controller. Yeah. Swampgrass, hi Rocky. I love that shout out. Thanks, man. I missed most of what you were saying though, but in the chat there, very descriptive shout out. Love it. Yeah, I know. Ever since we set that up, I've been very. Jeez. I died. When the walls come down, then the turrets start turreting. Is that an Otacon reference? Snake. 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 That felt like a snake. Was Joker trying to be Otacon right there? I feel like Joker was Otaconing. What's no? Oh, hang on. Average dumbass. Hey, you're not a dumbass to me. But average dummy. I'll call you dummy for short. So it doesn't seem like I'm badgering you every time. What's nowhere, but everywhere? Except where something is? Wait, what? Brock, good call. Bat. Maybe a bat? What's nowhere? But everywhere. Except where something is. Air. Yeah. Good call, Swampgrass. Unless you've heard that one before. But yeah. Is it air? Average dummy, is it air? It has to be air. You have not? That's a guess? Incorrect. Air always is? True, but say there's like a metal box. Air doesn't like exist in the metal box. I mean, inside the metal box, if there's nothing else in there, then air is in there. But like the metal box itself, like the metal, there's not air molecules inside the metal, right? What's nowhere? But air isn't nowhere. Air is everywhere. So technically... Is this a riddle from the game? Is this a riddle or riddle? What's nowhere, but everywhere? Except where something is. A newspaper. No, that's what's black and white and red all over. It is nowhere? Nowhere is filled with air? I gotta read it again. Oh, wait. Answer is nothing? Nothing is everywhere except where something actually is. Hang on, let me carry the one. What's nowhere? Yeah, nothing would be nowhere. But everywhere. Is nothing everywhere? Nothing is definitely nowhere. But is nothing everywhere? That would be... Yeah, we're hyper-analyzing this one. We're breaking this one down, boys. I agree. I agree with nothing being nowhere. Nothing is definitely nowhere. But if nothing is nowhere, then how can it simultaneously be everywhere? You see what I'm saying? Right? You smell what I'm seeing? What I'm taking in with my eyes, are you taking it in through your nose? What I'm tasting, are you hearing that? Are you hearing what I'm tasting? When I smell the garlic, do you hear it? Do you hear how I smell it? Do you hear what the garlic smells like? It smells like Beethoven. Yeah, that's an interesting one. That one can be looked at from multiple angles. But if we're looking at it from the correct angle, then that don't make no damn sense. Lucius, analyze this for me. Lucius is going to work on an upgrade for us that will give us better riddles in the future. Just kidding. Average Dummy, thank you so much for the riddle, my guy. I personally disagree with it, but that doesn't mean much. You didn't say it isn't. It is nowhere. Nowhere is filled with air? Very true. Yeah, nowhere is filled with air. Like out in the middle of nowhere? Like way over there? Like if I drive for like 2 hours out in the middle of nowhere into the desert? There's still air out there. Is air something? Yes. Sand. Sand will be on the ground. Is sand nothing? No. Sand is something. So technically, nothing wouldn't be out there. Because even a desert is filled with a bunch of somethings, like air, like sand. And I hate sand. It's coarse and irritating and it gets everywhere. Sorry. Shout out to Anakin. You're messing with my mind and I don't like it. Answer is nothing. It could be, if it was. Just kidding. Nothing is not everywhere. Bad riddle. Big L. A. Big W for the effort. Yeah, you combine everything you learned from the first L with everything that you learned from the second L, and then it's a W. As long as you learn, you know. If you don't learn anything, hey, that's funny. L stands for learn. Wow, we're learning a lot here. Lol. Wait, lol, that has 2 L's in it. Whoa. Maybe there's something maybe something is past Antarctica. Scientists still don't know. Yeah, but if we combine everything from the first L with the second L, then we'll figure out what's past Antarctica. The sun. Just kidding. That's where Mickey Mouse lives. Mickey Mouse lives in Antarctica. That's why we can't go there. I said no. Mickey likes his space. Just kidding. Let's not get into that territory too much. That's a rabbit hole. That's a rabbit hole connected to another rabbit hole connected to another damn rabbit hole. Jeez. That's so many rabbit holes. I like rabbits, but I don't like rabbit holes. Rabbits are cute. Rabbit holes are deep and scary. It's ever because nothing is there except when an object is there. But sand is an object. Air is an object. Kinda. Not really, but it's like an element. Air is an element, right? Yeah. O2 is on the periodic table, I think. Oxygen. By the way, nope, it's not from this game. Oh, okay, cool. True, gotta rethink it, I think. No worries, man. I love the critical thought. Especially if you made that up yourself. That was very close to being the world's next best riddle. At least top 5 in the world. If it was. See, that is why I say air is the real answer. Things can displace air. True. Yeah, I was gonna say air. Air made the most sense. Because right when you put the item there, the air gets out, right? If you put a solid item that can't have air in it, in a location, then the air has to get out, right? It's got to get out of the way. And the air goes, oh, okay. Well, I'll be over here, right? The air cuts left, the air cuts right. And then the item gets placed. So I'm guessing rabbits are delicious? What? Who? Who said that? Just kidding. Are you go to level up? Am I gonna level up, Rock? Eventually. Oh, sorry, yeah. It is reminding me to level up on the screen. I guess I could. I like saving up my points until I have like 10 or 12 and then we can get a big thing. But, when in doubt, give me Batmobile weapons, man. More weapons. Reduce reload time on the 60mm cannon. Yeah. Diverts all resources to the weapon systems if the Batmobile's armor drops to critical. Oh, true. Yeah, so if you drop to critical, you immediately get like a level 2 missile barrage for free. And then I think that one is completed Batmobile secondary weapon energy levels cannot be depleted regardless of the damage inflicted on the vehicle. Oh, right. So once you fill a meter, that meter, if you take damage, can't be taken away from you. It's still going to lock that 1 meter in. Like if you have a meter and a half, it'll take half the meter, but let you keep the one full one. And then if you get to 2 meters, it'll let you keep both. As long as you have like a full... Yeah, that's kind of nice. Stabilizes the Vulcan gun while firing, allowing you to offload with precision targeting for longer periods. Yeah. Drones for critical shots. Yes, please. 5 points. Secondary weapon energy gained for each enemy destroyed. Yeah. Let me just get that one and that one. Batmobile's gonna be ripping now. It already is, but even more so. God, I love the Batmobile in this game so much. It's so fun. Next target over there. Yeah, I guess we do it. Next main mission. Actually, let me look. How far am I? 29%? Yeah, let's go do another main mission. Because I feel like after that one, we'll unlock another, like, DLC mission. And I really want to start that Mr. Freeze one. 12 tanks, 1 street bomb. Can I have my Batmobile here? Yes, I can.
What will young Barbara reveal about your fears, I wonder? What secrets can I close? Got contact! Heavy contact!
Yeah, you do. Heavy contact is right. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh. We good. Missed me. Ouch, that's one. Ah, there we go. Woo. Got him, missiles. That's like 3. Goodbye. Gotcha.
Status update. Entrance armor disabled.
Is that it? Threat level, Miyagani Island, 0. Nice. 0 tanks left. That's perfect, yeah. I think that's the next main mission anyways.
Open the doors.
Just a moment, sir. I'm accessing the building's security mainframe.
Miyagani Island 2... Oh, still 2 more? Oh, I think they're down here. In the catacombs.
Alfred, there's another blast door.
Yeah.
I need you to open it.
Oh dear. It seems they've locked me out of the system. They must know you're here.
Don't worry, Alfred. I'll find another way in.
Predator clicking. Check Discord, I got you. Checking it. Brock, let me tell you, the Riddler trophies are hard to do. I know. It's a good thing I've done them all before. Like 8 years ago, but it should give my brain at least something to, like, grasp onto. Like, even the super hard ones, I should be able to remember them because of how long they took me. This riddle is actually silly. What's the more kissable plant? Tulip, because it's got 2 lips, just like a human. So, is it a tulip? It's gotta be a tulip. That's not a bad riddle though. I didn't make it. I saw it in Gotham, the TV show. Oh, cool. It's still Batman related though. Let me tell you that. Yeah, no. And there's just so many of them. It's not that all the Riddler trophies are hard. Like, some of them you could just, like, get over here, and you grab it, and it's like, oh, that's it. It took 8 seconds. And then other ones are going to take you, like, 8 minutes. And if it takes you 8 minutes for one Riddler trophy, and there's 243 Riddler trophies in the game, then that's going to take you a while. Some only take a second. Other ones, they take actual, like, critical thought. I'm one of the fewest persons that actually enjoyed Riddler stuff. I enjoyed it. I just thought it was too much. Like, if they would have put it at like 200 or 250 or something like that. Or sorry, what did I just say? No, it is at 250 or 243, I believe. 243 total. Yeah, 243, and I got 1 done for Riddler. Like, if they would have made it 100. Like, just make it a flat 100 or 150. That would have made it, like, so much more reasonable. But there's a riddle.
Chinatown. Fun.
Sorry, I didn't mean to mark that. There we go. But there's basically a Riddler trophy on, like, every street and the whole city. There's a lot of streets. Can I go above it? Ah, I got you. Sweet.
Have you made any progress on the cure?
Getting there. Hey, I haven't heard from Barbara for a while. Is she okay?
She's fine. She's working on something for me. It's important.
But she's safe, right?
Don't worry, Tim. Just keep working on that cure.
That's called lying. That's a lie, Batman. You can't do that. Well, I guess he can do whatever he wants. Discord, I got you. Joker with the bang. The bang gun. Brock, I see you. Oh. Oh, a clone trooper edit? Okay, I'm actually ready. That's right. Oh. Failure. Oh. Oh, yeah, nice. Oh, yeah, the arm. Oh, baby. Ooh! Ooh, the guitar. Roxas, you cooked up with this one. We could really use a Jedi right about now. Obi-Wan comes in. Oh, hard. Hang on. Let me take that back 10 seconds. Turn that up a little bit. For a fight. Yeah. Ah. Ooh. Eee. Doodling, 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 now. We love you, Crosshair. Oh, good editing. Whew. Oh, golly! Oh, peak. You ended it with Execute Order 66? Good choice, man. That was the end of the clones, at least for the most part. We got to keep Rex and a couple others, but we had to get the chips out. We gotta get the potato chips out. I'll watch that again later. Jeez. That was good, Roxas. Damn, that was really good. Yeah, good build. Yeah, nothing like clone hype, man. Yeah. I love the, like the, yeah, dude, stop it. So sick. Yeah. And then it just keeps building and building and building and building. It's like that one trailer. The best edited trailer that I've ever seen in my lifetime was for Endgame. There was a certain TV spot for Endgame. Whoever edited it, they need money. They need more money to be paid to them. It was called To the End. And it was the sickest hype trailer and the most hype I've ever felt in one sitting. And it literally just like flashes all the titles every couple seconds of like, it just shows you like 4 seconds of the movie and then it flashes the title of it. It's like, hey, here's a 4 or 5 second highlight reel from Iron Man 1, 5 seconds of Iron Man 2, and then it just goes chronologically through all the movies, all like 22 movies leading up to Endgame. And it's crazy. And then, oh yeah, something isn't beautiful because it lasts. Conflict incites catastrophe. Anywho. Yeah. Thinking about making a Maul one or a Ahsoka one? Which one do you want? Maul and Ahsoka. Actually, do the Ahsoka one now. And then wait. Because you might have a lot more material to do a Maul